Hello, guys. I'm here back with another installment of dealing with my automation. Okay. So I ran into an issue with the dates, with starting the start date, and creating an end date. Okay. I'm having somewhat of an issue. So if it's 1 week, let's say they decide to, um, for my 1 week label, they do it on a Monday. The due date is going to be the following Monday, which is what I don't want to happen. So I changed the this action here. Edit the work item to um instead of let me go here and we're going to show you this one here. Plus business days 5 is what we had. I changed it to with day of week Friday. Okay, so the date, whatever that date is, um I'm expecting them to put that Friday for that particular week. So if they move it that Monday, they move it that Friday or that Saturday, um, I'm hoping it's gonna make it with day of the week, right? Which is that Friday of that particular week. Okay. From wherever now is. Now I'm hoping um we have to see if this is gonna work. What I'm hoping it's not gonna do is if they do it on Friday, that it's gonna put the due date to be the day that Friday. Hope that's not the case. I may need to this one here, and it may need to be with next day of week Friday instead of with day of week Friday. With the next day of week Friday. Because if they do it on Friday, you know what? Let's make this one next. And let's see if that works. Okay. So I'm hoping this is gonna work. Because if we do it on Friday, I don't want them to, well, I'm still probably gonna be in trouble. Because if they do it on Monday, it's not gonna put it on that Friday. It's gonna put it on following Friday. So I don't know, guys. Let's leave it like this. And hopefully this is gonna be correct. Okay, I don't know. Now, what I'm coming across here is this. If it's due in 2 weeks, well, I'm still up against the same thing here. Mostly everything is going to be due on a Friday. So I want the due date to actually be a Friday. So I'm gonna copy this here. There's a syntax error here. Okay. Okay, it should have that. The in parentheses there. So let's grab this. Well, the in yeah. Okay. Let's keep that. Let's make sure it's saved it. Okay. It didn't have the in parentheses there. Now it does. Now I want plus 10 days, and I'm not going to do 10 days really. Well, business days. I'm going to do, um, we're going to do 7 business days. I just need it to be greater than 5. Okay. And I'm choosing 7. Okay. 7 is business days dot with day of the week Friday. So I'm hoping what's going to happen is when they start it, it's going to give it 7 business days. So even if they do it on that Friday, it's going to hit 1 week because it's 5 business days the following week, and then 2 additional days for the following week. Then it's going to move it to Friday to due date. Okay, so that's what I'm hoping. And then for the third one here for week 3, the same thing. We don't want it 15. We do want 10. We're going to put it to 12. We're going to put this one to 12. And for the same reason, then dot on the Friday. Okay. Let's see if that works. And then I think I have a due date here. So I'm putting it as 2 weeks. But we'll do the same thing here with 7. And then we'll do, because we pretty much want everything to be due on a Friday. Okay, so I'm making everything due on a Friday, regardless. Here's a 4 weeker I did not use, so let's do it. Let's do so 4 weeks. So 17. We'll do 17 days and do dot. Okay, I'm hoping this is gonna work. This cannot be tested. Actually, we can test. Let's update it. We can test a couple of, or one of them. Actually, what am I saying? We can test everything. Okay, so let's go to, we're going to go to the list. And then I'm going to use a filter here. I'm going to clear the filter, but um, I want a one that's to do. Let's do to do, and I don't have any test, and that's okay. That's okay. We're going to choose some of the kids. So we're going to choose, actually, we can do some filtering here again. We want to choose a 1 week. Let's do a 1 week first. We'll test that one first. So we'll move Alicia's here. So what we expecting it to do today is a Sunday. Oh, this one's easy. So this, because it is a Sunday, we can, let's put it in progress. And what I'm hoping it's going to do is assign it to me. And gracious alive. Now we can't see it because it's in to do. Let's do, I hate this. Let's just clear the filter. Let's put do this week. Okay. And I put in progress. Mm, I don't see the one that I put in progress. Okay, here it is. Something is odd about this because it doesn't have a due date. Like, where's my due date? Okay, so this one here, if we go in here, our label is week 1 week. It has a start date, but doesn't have a due date. So something did not work with my rule. I'm not sure what it is, but I even test my rule. Okay, let's bring it back to do, and let's see if that rule works. Okay. Um, which to look up English. Looks like we're making trouble here with this. Okay, because we're working with this for week 1. Okay. If we use this filter, we'll do better. Okay, so that did not work. Let's go to the rules again. Let's see if we can see what's wrong with our rule. It does have something wrong with it, I think. Let's see. Let's validate the rule. There's something wrong with it. The rule is ready to. Well, they didn't find anything wrong with it. So let's go to the 1 week with. Let's see if that works. Okay, let's update it. Let's just see if that works. Okay, here. We're going to put it in progress. I'm expecting it to assign it to me, and it has a due date of the 12th. And is that what we want? Yes, that's what we want. Okay, so that now, um, yeah, we'll leave it like that. Okay, but okay, let's put this back. We're gonna put it back to do. And we need one that's a 2 weeker. Um, let's see, what is due in 2 weeks? I have no idea. Let's do a filter just so we can see what has 2 weeks. Not that many things have 2 weeks. It looks like we have art. We can use this one. Let's use art one.
These are actually the 4090 is still better. No, the 5090.
Okay.
Because like it's
We'll
still
go with art
producing.
one if we can. Let's get the filter clear and let's go with art. Oh, this art, this kind of art.
Are you bad or what?
Okay. Okay.
Why they
So we're gonna move this one and we're gonna save this one. This is a
like
2-weeker.
get the rules of shrimps?
Let's move it to in progress. We're hoping it's gonna assign it to mom, and we don't have a due date. It does not like it, guys. It does not like this. What I'm using. It's like it should be next day or something. Let's move this back to do. Let's go back to automation again.
But there's just rules like
So I'm assuming
whatever
it
gets it first.
it likes to use. Let's go down to week 2.
That's all you get, bro.
Next.
And like the
And this
rules
is gonna be
says it's like
problematic for sure.
wait like
I'm assuming. Okay, I don't
like
know.
whoever gets it first.
Maybe this is what it's supposed to be. Maybe it knows.
But I guess like,
So let's try this one
can't read
now.
the rules, so
Let's go to in progress. Assigning it to me
hopefully like
and put a
let's
due date to really. Let's make sure. Let's refresh it just in case. It's not working. The due date is not working, so it does not like my format. I'm gonna pause the video just a second since it did not fix this rule. Let's pause it for just a second and I'll come back hopefully with a solution.
break, bro.
Okay, guys, I think I fixed it. Let's go here to manage automation.
This yeah.
I may should have went to the audit log. Um, well, not really because it looks like it ran every time move item. Oh, that was me moving back. I'm back. So here,
That's for the cracky fight.
oh, show more. Show more here.
Sit down, sit down, sit down.
Let's go. How do I do this? Let's get out of, let's correct automation here or return the rules. Okay. So let's go to,
Like, why am I getting shot?
let's go here.
Why am I getting shot at?
All I did, week 2, I moved it from 7 to 8 days. Okay. And I'm leaving the next day of week, still leaving it there the next day of the week. I moved this one to 13. This one still have with day of the week. I'm gonna see if that works for week 3. Let's go check that out. Okay, if we go to let's go to list, and we need something that has 3 weeks. Let's filter to see if we can find something that has 3 weeks. Oh, I know something that has 3 weeks. So let's go with what is 3 weeks?
How do you
Okay, this should be 3 weeks. Yeah, this one is 3 weeks. So let's move this one. In progress. 3 weeks. Next Friday should be the 26th. Okay. And it looks like it needs the next in there. Okay. So we're gonna have to add the next.
I like before that.
So let's go back
I like
to do. I thought. At least we know it has to have the word next in there. Okay. So let's go back to week 3, due date, and this needs to be with next. I'm clicking next to make sure it's saved, okay? And I'll put next in this one as well too. Next.
I'm not even shooting, bro.
What are you doing that for? Not you can't be doing that to me. It's AJ, right? Yeah, do it to AJ. Yeah, do it to AJ.
Like, well, they're finding it
So
seconds out.
yeah. So let's update it now.
Get these kids banned, bro. Holy crap.
And let's go back to here. Let's go to list. And we're going to stick with um, this. This has a 3-week due date. And we're looking for it to move
I don't know why they're
to the
like
26th. And there we go. So it
no
moved to the 26th. Now, of course, today is Sunday. Everything should work just fine. I do not know what's going to happen on Monday. As long as I know it's working um, on a Sunday, that's fine. And will it work on a Friday? I'm hoping it's going to work on a Friday, and I'm also hoping that it's going to work on a Monday. So those have to be tested. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just wait until they need it done before I do that piece. Okay, it looks like I'm doing a lot of testing. Speaking of automation, I want to look to see my usage for the month of August. So look at this already. I got like 16. I done jacked up the numbers already. But it's still when a task is near due date. This ran once. So it looks like they are getting their things out before it needs to generate an email for to do. Move item back to do. I'm thinking this is probably all me.
wait, bro.
7. Did I do it like 7 times already? Um, when done, um, check for grade. And what I may end up doing too, just because I don't want to utilize a lot of my automation, I'm probably going to just do all this in another project. Okay, because and maybe that's a good idea. So I'll make I think I already have a project already. So let me see here. I think um I don't know. I don't know which project to use. I don't know if this project even work.
Wait, what are those kids doing, bro? Getting shot out the air.
Okay, I don't have any rules in this one, so
Like I was just patting,
I'm
and then someone
assuming what
said
I
they
can
shot out the
do is I
what's
can move. I guess I
and
could.
then
I don't even know if I can.
they
I
are
don't know
like
what kind of projects are in here. It just looks actually it'll be fine. This will be just fine.
I'm like recording
It's
3 months.
still sort of use the
It's like grief me in the
yeah, this will keep me from having to test a rule because
you
I
can
don't want my
replace like the
testing
notice that it's
to
like
eat up
useless.
some of my usage. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm still
I'll
gonna
do
put
it that
replays on
way.
it
It's
for like
probably best to just
interesting like
test it somewhere else. Yeah, because I do not like this. I do not like having to my usage being used like this. Because I only have I think 200. No, 100. I think my limit is 100. And I want to make sure I do not get that close. Let's look at last month because I did a lot of testing in August as well too. But you see here this one rule add and it's because I created like over 400 items
these kids actually
that
fine.
month. So this is why that
Like I saw
kind of shot it off the charts. Um, but everything else seems very sensible, and a lot of this has to do with me testing as well. So it may not be that bad. So this month's usage, yeah, we'll see. I'll look at that next month. If we're not lasting, if it's not lasting for the whole month, I'm probably going to create these rules in my in another project so I can do my testing in a different project. Okay. And I think I may need to yeah, so this if it doesn't work, I'll do my testing in a different project. I think that's the best thing to do. Okay. So I hope this helps. I hope let's get to the right project. I feel like we were probably yeah, we were already in we were already in the right project. The rules we changed here just basically so the problem I was trying to fix was one week,
That's crazy.
let's say on they moved the item to Monday on Monday. They already was working on it, but oh, I forgot to move it on Friday. Oh, let me move it on Monday. If they my previous rule would have My previous value for due date would have moved it to the following Monday, 5 business days. It would have moved it to Monday. That's not what I want. I want it to still be, because this is a 1 weeker, I want it to be done by that Friday. Okay. So this is not a literal 1 week per se, because um I'm expecting you to always start your work on Monday. And then I want your stuff due by Friday. Okay. So you may be late adding it in, moving it to queue, to in progress. And I want it to be able to reflect that. Same thing with the 2 weeker. I was coming running around running the same thing. If they put it in a Monday or a Tuesday, it's gonna put it in 2 weeks later on a Monday or a Tuesday. I don't want it to do that. I wanted to put a due date on a Friday. So um yeah, I wanted to move it a week out to the following Friday. Well, the following, not the 2 weeks. Oh, instead of that Tuesday. Uh-oh, this may be wrong too. Because if I'm saying Tuesday, well, no, it works. It worked. We I tested it. My math is right. My math is right for these, right? So basically, just trying to get it to make the due date on a Friday in 2 weeks, approximately 2 weeks. So it doesn't become the literal 2 weeks, but it's within that 2 week period that I'm trying to get it due on a Friday. Okay, because when they it move from to do to in progress, let's just say I'm going based on the assumption that they were late moving it. They were late put it in progress, instead of it moving it to the following week on a Tuesday or Monday or whenever they did it. It's going to still assume that they're going to have it done by that Friday of week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Okay. Okay, and I think my
This is gonna
last
be
one
the
is
eighth.
correct as well.
Let me see.
Yes, I did change that one as well too.
About
17. Actually, it should be. I think it should be
okay, it's
18.
not too bad. It's not too bad.
18.
Wait,
I moved
actually,
it
no, it's
to
pretty good. It's
18.
pretty good.
I do not know what I need an additional
90?
day
What did I
for.
say? 90? Sir,
Um,
yes, sir.
I have no idea. I have no idea what happened there.
All right, so
Why it did
20
not
work.
work before.
25?
Why 17 didn't work.
Who these
I
kids
have no idea.
PCs, bro? Word.
So, but the 18 seemed to
Consoles,
work.
what are they playing on?
Um, or maybe it was
It's a
adding the
tablet.
next in their work. Okay, whichever one worked, right? Um, but yeah, as long as it's less than the days that you need, give yourself some wiggle room, right? 2 days, that Monday and Tuesday. So 14 days minus two should be for the 2 weeks should be the third the 12 days, right? Let's go look at that. It should be 12 days, right? I mean, yeah, 12 days technically, but more than 5 days, 5, 6, 7, 8 days is where I'll end up putting it. So, but I just increase everything by one until 7 days.
Please speak up.
It's already
Please speak up,
7
bro.
days. Okay. Yeah, I hope this
If I don't win this shot, bro.
was helpful
If I
when
don't,
you
if I don't
really
get a
want to
perfect, bro, we don't.
hone in on what day of the week
Hey,
something should be
anything
due.
that's like perfect.
Now, of course, I could put a Monday in here, right? I could put Monday in here, MON, Tuesday, TUE,
That was
those
crazy. Yeah.
short weeks. Um, I think, let me see if I have it somewhere. Yeah, I don't have it here.
The one
With the
that
days of
face
the
point.
week,
I know
what it should look like.
I don't think I don't think
But there's plenty of different formats you can use,
I don't think
right?
I'm find this so
Here,
smart here, bro.
day of the month, if
Like
it's something
you're
for a
not
month,
winning so
and
slow. Like
you know,
you're not.
um, today's
Like you're not
day of
winning
the
so
month.
slow, bro. Like you're not winning this.
Get the day of the week with issue with, oh, this is just getting some attribute information. So the calculating the business
It's
day.
where yeah they left.
Where I have the next day to business day, right? Just whatever the next business day based on the day that you are asking. Here, this is the next business day after 3 days. So after 3 days, then what is the next business day, right? But here, like I said, I was trying to make sure I chose a
Get out,
Friday
get out,
for
get
my
out.
and this one here does not even bring it up.
I didn't nothing, bro.
I have no idea where. where I got it from and why I don't see it here.
I feel like I can't.
But I got it from somewhere. It wants to use with due date, but this didn't work. As you notice that this did not work. Maybe this is the old
It's like
version of Jira.
watch that happen.
And you see this is an AI overview. And the AI overview was wrong. Okay. And I made a couple of tweaks. I like using business day. You can use plus days, I think, for plus weeks. I mean, there's different options you can use here, but I chose, oh, here it is. Now I'm seeing here. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And there's your Monday over here. Right. Okay. So you can use dates, those days of the week if you needed to. Friday is what I want to done for this particular automation.
Really?
Okay. I hope this was helpful. Until next time. Keep keep working in the jury.